Hey guys, hope you're doing great.
I had a crush on my step-cousin.
What?
So I went to their house like normally, and it was cold, and I said that so that when we went upstairs to grab a hoodie from his closet, he gave it to me. And that's when it started.
This is all fake, I literally can't hear about incest right now. Like, la 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 la, I can't.
Boo, la la la.
I cannot do it. I can't do it. I actually refuse to hear about this shit right
I
now.
had like this really big obsession.
Next!
Chris,
I'm not listening to a girl willingly
rest.
flirt with her cousin.
Let me see the rest of his
No!
I'll take it out. Just pretend it's like not cousins. That's what she's doing.
Nick, I'm sick to my stomach.
I'm sick to my stomach. To be sick to one's stomach or to feel sick to one's stomach means to be very disgusted. I'm sick to my stomach. I mean, I'm so disgusted that I'm likely to throw up. It also means feeling very upset, worried, or angry. For example, her story made me sick to my stomach. I felt sick to my stomach watching that film. It was disgusting.
When I was 6 years old, my parents got this brand new TV for their bedroom, and me and my sisters weren't allowed to use it. So 3 years later, or something like that, when my parents weren't home one day, I went into their room and I started walking on the bed. Disclaimer, I'm really, really, really clumsy. I knocked over their lamp and it broke the TV. I ran out of the room when my parents came home and asked me who did it. I said it was my sister.
I love that.
Since they already knew she goes into their room to watch the TV.
I love it.
They believed me and grounded her for 2 months.
Damn, what is your sister like? Can't defend herself?
None of my parents know to this day that it was me.
What? Why didn't your sister say shit? I would have tattled so hard.
I would have tattled crazy.
Oh my god, I would have said no. Whatever, my sister's being an idiot, mom and dad. I didn't do that shit. She literally broke the fucking thing.
Sister's being an idiot, mom and dad.
I would have literally never let that shit slide. Your sister's a real one, actually.
I would have never let that slide. To let something slide means to choose not to do anything about it when you should or could try to correct or change it. To ignore it. To forgive it. When you let something slide, you do nothing about the situation and let it get worse. To let someone slide means to forgive them, to ignore their mistakes or bad behavior, to choose not to punish or criticize them. For example, I was late for class again, but luckily my teacher let it slide. I knew from the beginning that you were lying, but I decided to let it slide.
How's your dog outside, too, if the house was locked? What, does your dog permanently stay outside? Bad dog owner.
What are you, a fibber?
Fibber!
Fib means a small lie, a lie that is unimportant and doesn't cause any harm. Fibber means someone who tells small or unimportant lies. For example, I'm not a liar, it was just a fib. Another example, it's not a big deal. Come on, you know him. He's a fibber.
Like, I'm looking, none of the ice creams on the tables are touched. Everyone's sitting prim and proper. My ice cream scoop and a half gone, tanked, melting, falling out of the tin. I'm like, that was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Prim and proper describes someone who is very concerned with behaving correctly or appearing neat and respectable. Someone who acts or looks very formal. Someone who is very obsessed with following the rules or social etiquette. For example, she always dresses in a prim and proper manner. Another example, he was a bit too prim and proper for that party. Everyone else was wearing casual clothes.
I almost got hit by a kite the other day walking down the street. A little kid flying a kite through the wind poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fucking...
I mean, for you to get hit by it.
Air missile coming down. I'm like, I'm literally walking and I see the kite soaring through the sky.
How windy was it?
Not windy enough to fly a fucking kite.
No, I'm just saying.
It's like almost, it gave me the energy.
It was in the air,
I'm going to talk, right? So it gave me the vibe of someone like, go fly a kite. And he actually went.
Go fly a kite means go away. It is said to someone who is being annoying.
It's not the time or place. I'm walking down a sidewalk. If I look up and I see a kite in the sky, first thought is I'm at a beach.
Yeah.
So I see a kite, I look down, I'm like, oh, I am on the sidewalk on a normal fucking street, and it is a normal day. I'm not at the fucking beach, and you're flying a kite in the neighborhood.
For a second, when your eyes were just up, you felt the
I saw the kite, I'm like, oh, I have to hear waves crashing nearby, or no? Nothing.
Nothing.
And then I look down, because I'm like,
how fast was the wind? Like
he didn't like
like how many Nick, how many miles per hour?
I wouldn't even know where to guess. I wouldn't even know what starts a tornado or what's a casual breeze. I don't know the difference.
Yeah, but did you feel the wind on your body?
Chris.
Like, was it a successful?
Do you know that the wind is stronger up in the air too? It's not like than surface level. Naturally.
Are you serious?
There's more space. It's like
that freaks me out.
I'm walking and I check my phone. And I pause my music, because deep down there's an instant, it's like a spidey sense. I'm like, oh, I gotta be more alert for a second. So let me shut this music off.
Spidey sense. Spidey sense comes from the comic book Spider-Man. It was a superpower that gave the Spider-Man warning of danger.
Wow, great reflexes.
Think you're pretty funny, don't you?
Spider sense or spidey sense is an extraordinary ability to sense a danger before it happens. It's a sense that tells you something is wrong or something bad is going to happen. So, spidey sense is something like sixth sense. For example, it set off my spidey sense when I saw the kid crossing the street.
Every time I talk,
Every time. Okay.
every time
my
I talk
God.
to Nick, he makes these wacky, ugly faces, which is just so gross to look at, and it makes me laugh.
Chris.
Wacky means funny or amusing in a weird way. It is funny, but in a silly way or in a strange way. It is unusual but funny. For example, our teacher uses wacky ideas for teaching science. Thanks for watching.